Hey guys, what's up? So now in this episode, we are going to look at what the Parag Parikh Mutual Fund Flexi Cap Fund has been buying in the last 1 month. Now, as you all know, Parag Parikh Fund has been very instrumental in taking perfect cash calls during the rise and fall of the entire market. And this is something that's very interesting even to me to look at what they're buying and how they're actually pairing their entire system. So let's quickly dive into the Excel sheet and understand what they have picked up in the last 1 month in the month of July. Also guys, before we start the video, I want to give a big shout out to Grow because they have included us as a part of the Grow network. And because of that, we have been able to expand our team, expand the content research as well, and we're able to give you some amazing content out to you guys. So that's a big shout out to Grow from our side. So if you see the first increase that they've done in one of the companies called EID Parry. Now EID Parry is mainly because of their strong performance. They got 29% growth this year, and they also rebranded into sugar and nutraceuticals. They've always been into sugar, but rebranding prospects into sugar and nutraceutical segments is what is giving a small rise to EID Parry. And if you look at EID Parry, they've also given very good growth rate this year, right? Now usually these are very seasonal businesses. They usually don't give that kind of growth rate. But if I look at this company in the last 1 year, it has given approximately 52% return in the last 1 year. Now, please understand, Nifty 50 in the same period has given even worse results, honestly, if you really ask me, right? So Nifty 50 has given even worse results. They've given 1 or 2% result, whereas EID Parry has given 50% result. The P ratio of this company, even after giving 50% result, is sitting at 19.76, which is a very comfortable number. But yes, if you look at it from a yearly standpoint, there is some saturation here. Look at it from a profit standpoint, there is saturation. And this industry is very cyclical. So it is very difficult for people like me and you to actually time it and play very well. But again, that is what they've increased. They've also increased stake in Axis Bank. If you remember, all the top banks, Axis, ICICI, Kotak, actually fell a lot in this entire rut, right? In fact, ICICI and Axis fell even more, even after giving good results. So they've increased some nice stake in Axis Bank. They've increased some nice stake in ICICI Bank. They've increased some stake in Dr. Reddy, mainly because Dr. Reddy is currently ready with the GLP alternate. They're just waiting for March 2026 to come and launch it in the entire market. They had been losing a lot of market share with some of the Revlimid drugs that they had. But right now, Dr. Reddy is looking to make a comeback with GLP, and they have increased their stake in GLP or Dr. Reddy as well. Kotak Mahindra Bank again was not doing really well. They have increased their stake. See, it is a strong bank, but it does not have very good growth prospects, which is creating a small problem. ITC, never a bad idea. They've increased it by 4%. Cipla increased it by 3%. Power Grid increased by 2.93%. So very safe bets. They've not taken any unique or any aggressive bets. They've all taken safe bets, and that is something that looks really attractive from this side, right? Airtel also they've increased. Even though Airtel is sitting at an all-time high right now, even valuation perspective, it is at an all-time high. They have taken an increase in Bharti Airtel as well. Now coming to what they have decreased. As you know, they had completely started churning out Motilal Oswal because the AMC, their belief is that the AMC is overvalued right now and there is no fair valuation left to run in this business. Ipca Labs is something that they've also reduced almost 56% of their stake here. And if you look at their international portfolio, that is also doing well, mainly because companies like Meta, Microsoft are sitting at a beautiful rally point right now, right? So one advantage that works for these guys in the flexi cap portfolio is the fact that they have diversification abroad. They have diversification into other companies. And because of that, because they're in US, if you look at the US companies that I'm going to show you right now, whether you look at Meta, right? Look at Meta, how it's going, sitting at all-time high, doing really well. Their Amazon is also doing really well. Microsoft is at an absolute beast mode, again doing very, very well over here, right? So that's what I'm saying. So if you look at Parag Parikh, because they have a beautiful exposure into the outside market, they are doing really well. And also there are other picks, for example, like these two picks called Maharashtra Scooters and Nesco. Nesco also has one of the biggest IT parks in Bombay. They are also expanding their IT park by 2029. And the next IT park is also going to be around 14 acres of IT park. Right now they have 17 acres. I think that is going to be 14 acres. So the next IT park is also going to be huge. So they love taking such very safe bets. They still have NH, they still have CDSL, right? Bajaj Holdings is something that they still own. Very good cash flow generator for them. Alphabet, again, doing very, very, very well. Again, if you see Alphabet also, right? Let me just show you Alphabet. Look at this. Absolute wonderful. Actually, US market right now is doing very well, and because they are invested on both sides, they basically get the best of both worlds, right? And that is the biggest advantage Parag Parikh usually has. Now, let us look at it from a risk premium standpoint. If I go to the portfolio level, look at their P ratio. From a portfolio level P ratio, they're sitting at 18.63, whereas Nifty 50 is sitting at 21.22 right now. Their price to book is 3.41. Number of stocks is 82, and the top 10 stocks are usually giant stocks are 89%. So as you can see, it is a very safe fund, and safe fund as in, I cannot tell you what is safe and what is risky, but their playing style is very safe. And the average market cap of this fund is 6,78,000, which is huge. They have very limited exposure into small, which is 0.94. And obviously the returns speak volumes, because the returns have been doing well. If I go back to the returns here, and if I just do 1 year return, you can see that they are currently sitting at 8% outperformance. BSE 500 is sitting at -1, and they are sitting at approximately 9% on top. Crazy outperformance to the index. And if I look at it from the last 3 years also, they have been giving very good outperformance over a long period of time, as you can see here, right? So very interesting. I keep tracking what they're doing. So right now, if you see that Parag Parikh still has a lot of cash in their portfolio. If I go to portfolio level here, you will see that they still have 2.28% cash, and they're 21% in debt, which is also equal to cash only, right? So only 76% is deployed in equity, which also shows that they're still not comfortable with the valuation metrics in the market. And it is important for us also to understand this, because if they are not comfortable, why are we going all in, right? So a lot of questions for us to answer. But again, the main idea of this is to give you as much knowledge as possible. So I hope you guys got it, and I hope you guys understood. We will keep tracking them, we will keep understanding them. And as I said, this month we are going to give you a lot of knowledge, a lot of fundamental analysis. And I've been working on a very beautiful presentation. I've been designing it. Very beautiful presentation, should come towards the end of the month. It is a deep dive about one company, which is huge, right? It's going to be amazing. That presentation is being put a lot of effort into it. So again, if you want to know more, if you want this Excel sheet, I'm going to share this Excel sheet for the community members. So if you're not a part of the community members, you can definitely check it out as well. Also guys, before I forget, I really want to thank Grow for sponsoring this channel, because without them, this channel would not scale the way it is scaling right now with respect to quality and content. And if you want anything to do with investing, you can definitely check out the Grow app, and the link is in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys liked this video. And if you did, please click on that subscribe button. That would mean the world to us. Thank you guys. Take care. See you guys. Bye bye.